it forward.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Smile.
I am.
Welcome to Rambling Hour with Lisa, season 19, episode 3. That's right, you saw me being bossy to my mom. Sit up straight, sit forward. Smile.
Shut up.
So, if you don't know, this is my mommy. And look at me, I almost look bigger than you now. You're shrinking.
I know.
Um,
Everybody shrinks.
I know, and I'm still waiting to get tall. I'm going to start shrinking before I get taller.
No.
So, how is everyone? What's new with you guys? What have you been up to? Yes, we made it home safely from Ireland, taking the ferry across, and we've kidnapped my mom from, even though I told my niece that we're not allowed to kidnap people because she's tried to kidnap me before. We've kidnapped my mom for a month. Mom, you got the, oh yeah, if you bring your eyes down a little bit, then the ring light isn't on your eyes.
Yeah, I know.
But it doesn't matter if they're reflecting on there. So, what are we going to talk about? Mom kept asking me that as well. I have no idea. We can talk about Ireland. We can talk about the fact that Mom's staying here, that we've been going for walks. The walks are determined by how sore our bodies are because my Achilles tendon is still not 100% healed. And then Mom's legs are back. It depends, but she still needs to get her walking in. So we've been going for walks. I'm going to start my workouts again, most likely tomorrow, although it's going to be 28 out tomorrow. But I guess I do have air conditioning in my room, so no excuses. Still do my workout. But yeah, I want to get right back to them. I missed them while we were in Ireland. It was just chaotic. And as far as missing things, like I haven't listened to any books. I didn't even have time to sit and read books while we were in Ireland.
Nope.
No time to stop.
No time for nothing.
No, well, lots of lots of time for all the things we did do.
Oh, yeah.
But no time for downtime because we had a busy schedule, seeing things, doing things, and we enjoyed ourselves, but no reading time. So, Mom, how did you enjoy Ireland?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah? What were your favorite bits? I know you told me one of them.
Well, seeing the castles and I can't believe how many castles there are there.
Especially when... Sorry, might have glitched there because of the internet. So, it's also a lot of castles when we're purposely going around to see those types of things.
Yeah.
But they weren't something of make-believe. You know, we don't have like castles and stuff in Canada per se, but in the European countries, that's where they built castles.
Yeah.
So if there's anywhere to see them, you'd see them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot.
And we had really nice weather the whole time we were in Ireland. Didn't really rain at all.
Nope. No, very nice.
Some days it felt like we could have been visiting somewhere tropical. It was so nice.
Lots of food.
Lots of good food.
Yes.
Not a lot of like Irish traditional food. Just lots of basic restaurant food.
Yeah.
But that was good too.
I didn't have to cook, so that's good.
Didn't have to do dishes either.
That's right.
That's true.
That's me.
And I like eating, so it worked out.
Yeah.
What else did you like?
The greenery, how nice and green it is there.
That's one thing Ireland's known for, especially because they get so much rain.
Yeah.
Is the gardens and the green and everything grows so nice there.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I enjoyed seeing things that we hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
And spending time with my sister and her husband and the kids, and obviously my mom. And then my sister's husband's parents were there as well. So it was cute to see my mom have friends her age and just them giggling and getting time together. They were like, it was like, I said it was like me and Ryan's sister, who's my age, me and her hung out for a bit. And I was just picturing my mom and Ryan's mom as me and Kelly when we were older. What else did I like the museums and stuff we went to, but I prefer museums where you get to see like exhibits of like old things and stuff. Whereas some of the museums we went to, it seems like they're all like digital and reading.
Yeah.
So much reading. And I'm not opposed to reading. It's just that I can do that kind of stuff online. I want to see like actual things that I can't. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, you would only get a flat image if you looked online, but if they were in front of me, like in cases, and yeah, I want to see artifacts and clothing and all these things from the time periods of whatever museum or thing you go to.
Going up in the castles was another thing. Walking up on those steps, kissing the Blarney Stone.
Mm-hmm. You did that.
Yep.
That looked hard on your back, though, to bend backwards.
Yes, it was.
But they held you, at least.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't done that. Mom did that with Tina and Ryan before we met up with them.
Yeah, yeah.
And the castles, and yeah, you were talking about that one fort, that ring. It was like a ring fort that you and Lorraine walked around the whole thing inside. Yeah. It was like I'd have to look up what it was called, but it was a totally spherical fort.
Yeah.
And inside you could walk up and stuff. It was like some kind of lookout, so they could look out all the way around.
Yeah.
I think that was it was right after, so I think it's in Donegal, and it was right after the Five Fingers stand or whatever, where we went in the water.
Yeah.
Then we went to that thing.
Yeah.
Or was that? Yeah, I think that was. So I'd have to look up.
I think
what
so.
it is. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will ask my mom more questions to put her on the spot, but to pass some time and to talk to you guys, I am gonna show you a few things. While we were gone, this happened in April. In May when I went to Canada too. I was away when my witch casket came, so I got to look forward to it when I got back, and now my August witch casket is here. They ship out on the 14th, so I usually get it about the 16th or 17th, and today's don't make me cry, but it's August 24th.
Yeah.
And August is almost done, which means the good news is I get a witch casket again in a couple weeks, but I haven't opened my August one. And I know I show you guys stuff that I get in my witch caskets, but this is like an actual unboxing because I haven't even opened it. Sorry, this table beside me is wobbly and I spilled my drink just before I was going to go live. So it ships all over the world with love from the UK, and like I haven't even taken that off the outside yet. Lots of times they smell nice because they have different incense and stuff in there. Could you smell it?
No.
You might be able to smell it now.
No.
Flowery? It smells flowery to me.
Yeah.
Or like a nice soap or something. That's what I get.
Yeah, I don't want to smell it.
So let's see what we got for this month. And I can't remember the theme. Let me tell you, higher self. So the theme is higher self, and this is an actual unboxing of my witch casket. Mom, smile.
Okay.
on my live cake. So you get the booklet. Witch Casket Higher Self, August 2025. Tells you all about the items in it. Shows things on the back of other, like if they buy stuff. I mean, if they get a witch casket and they do like a picture with something of it, then they'll do, you just hashtag it witch casket or witch casket feature. And if they like it, they'll use it on the back. So those are people who have got the caskets and.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then they tell you about but I don't want to peek in here. It'll tell you what we get.
Yeah.
But before I read about them, I'm going to just start digging because that's what I do. So you get your card that you manifest on the back each month, and it has some nice art. So let's see. We have a Higher Self Candle Ritual Kit. Contains all you need for a ritual to help you tune in to your higher self. I'm not going to open the ritual kit until I do it. We always get the scroll every month on parchment paper.
Yeah, you can't open it.
Higher level or higher self journaling, and I put those in a binder thing. We got an enamel pin, and it's the bookshelf as well.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. There's the enamel pin that we got for this month. What other goodness do we have in here? I was just thinking of buying these, and listen to this. Oh, this is crazy because, okay, so this is a bracelet, but it looks like the black beads are lava stone, which they had so many of the lava stone things when we were in the Canaries. And then this has, which looks like my birthstone, which is pink quartz. Oh, this is white. It's not
That's
pink.
white.
It's
That's
snow
not
quartz.
pink. I was going to say, you better have your eyes checked.
Black and white. So snow quartz and lava stone bracelet. Snow quartz helps shield against negative energy while stabilizing the emotions and allowing you to live more harmoniously. Add a few drops of your chosen essential oil to the lava stones to enhance the magic of this beautiful bracelet. Well, there you go. I didn't even think about that because the lava stones are porous, meaning they have holes in them and stuff. They would hold scent like that, so you could put like a scent into them. But what I was saying is I actually looked at something similar when we were in Ireland with, but with different types of stones on here. I don't know if they were the lava stones, but so I ended up getting similar to what I thought about buying myself, and it's very similar to what Declan had, isn't it?
Yeah.
My nephew, who's 11, had a bracelet like that, so that's cool. What else do we have? Every month we get a different stone. And this month it is white agate. Agate?
Agate?
Agate. Agate.
I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
Agate. You want to hold it?
Sure.
You can bring it closer to them to show them while I read what it is.
Ah.
And it has the art. And it says, white agate, a gentle stone with calming energy that can help to heal spiritual wounds, balance emotions, and attract tranquility. A peaceful stone which can help with spiritual growth and connecting to your higher self.
Can I get rid of colds?
No, Mom has a cough, so just bear with her if she's coughing. And what do we have next? Mugwort, rosemary, and juniper. Higher self oil, 100% pure essential oil blend. This might be what was giving us such a nice scent. So that's cool. This is the first time I've gotten oil from them. Higher self oil blend. I don't know if you can smell it.
No.
That's exciting. And then you can use it on the bracelet, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a magical hand altar dish. All right. Nice. So you can put your stones on there or whatever. It's shaped like a hand. I thought these were just for people who subscribed for the August one. That it was a special gift for them. So I thought I wouldn't get one because I'm not a new subscriber. That's why I said, oh, right, because they don't usually show you what you're going to get, but I saw these because new subscribers would get them. Yeah, so that, and look at the box, the way it, like, you can even do stuff with the box or keep it in there until you want to use it. Higher self card deck. Higher self card deck. But again, it's got a really nice box that they come in. And I'll let Mom pull a card in a minute. Let's see what else there is, and then we'll do the cards. This is, feel that box, Mom.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's nice.
Yep.
I don't know what to do with the boxes. I love the boxes just as much. Higher Self Soy Wax Candle. So a nice jar. So even if you use the candle, you can use the jar again. And it didn't say that it had a scent. I mean, it does have a scent, but it didn't say what it was.
yeah, that's...
Mom doesn't like, she's allergic to perfume, so scents are strong for her. Megan says, so nice. Thank you, Megan. Megan Travis McDermott, no relation, but definitely my spiritual sister. All right. Last thing in the box, staple wood altar platform. All right. I haven't seen this before, but I'm excited. This is, not only is it a little platform for your altar, it has a slit in it right here to stand up a card, and it's got this space right here to put your stones or whatever. So I can do this all right now. I can take my bracelet and my stone and put it in there. And then, Mom, can you hold that for a minute?
Yep.
And then...
Oh, I dropped it.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna switch, Mom. I'm gonna give you the cards. You can shuffle them if you want, or you can just pull one if you want. So we got...
They're not like playing cards.
No, you just take one and read what's on it. Do you want to read it, or do you want me to read it?
You can read it.
Okay, be present, which we are right now in this moment, aren't we? Be present. It's not just your body that needs to rest. Your mind also needs some quiet time. Fight the urge to overthink, be mindful, and be present. And then you can stand your card up on there, on your altar, and that can be your card for the day so you can remember. Megan says, hi, Mom.
Hi. Hi, Megan.
So that is really cool. And the carving in it is really pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Very exciting. So I think, yeah, that's it. The only other things I wanted to show you guys regarding the witchy stuff. My mom can't shut off right now if she doesn't like what we're doing. She's stuck here.
Yeah, I can't turn her off.
No. She's tried with the remote to get me to be quiet. It won't work. So there's this thing called the Seasons of the Witch. And of course, as you guys know, there's 8 celebrations that they do, like 8 times a year they do a celebration or whatever. But what was I going to say? Of course, once I bought one thing, I wanted all 8 seasons or like celebrations, whatever. The Wheel of the Year, the portions of the Sabbats, whatever you want to call them. So Seasons of the Witch, right now we're in Lammas, and this is the Seasons of the Witch Oracle cards. So right now we're in Lammas, and we're almost going to go into Mabon. Actually, what date? Yeah, it switches soon. And the the art on these and everything is just so pretty. But like I said, there's 8 boxes. I think I either have 3 or 4 sets now, so I'm halfway there. But let's get my mom to pull a card here too. So do you want to shuffle them? Do you want to just pull?
What is it? Yeah.
Let's
just spread them out.
Just spread them out.
Just spread them out.
And what does it say?
It says garden tools.
20 garden tools, 23. You must summon the courage and strength to acquire the resources you need. All right. So anyways, the art on them is really good. It helps you with, let's see if they give you a synopsis. The 7th deck in the best-selling Seasons of the Witch series reclaims Lammas, the season of harvest, success, and gratitude as the energy of the boss witch. Explore the meanings of the 44 beautiful cards and use the invocations and practices in the guidebook to connect more deeply with the energy of Lammas as you support and nourish your dreams. This deck will guide you to believe in yourself and give you the courage to change your desires, or chase your desires. How interesting is it that I'm showing you guys this one, and the theme of August is very similar? I bet it's not a coincidence because Deb and her daughter Ella, who make the witch casket, probably realize that's what Lammas is about. So that August's witch casket box is your higher self. But also I haven't opened this, and it came while I was gone because, like I said, the season's changing. It might have just changed already on the 21st or 22nd, but Mabon, I haven't even opened it, the plastic on it, because it just came. Don't worry, I'll get there. We have an hour. Just kidding. Mom, you just like, isn't it funny when you watch someone struggle doing something and you feel like you could do it better? So you're like, just give that here. But if you wouldn't mind, the bin is right beside you. Yeah. Thanks. So, Seasons of the Witch, Mabon Oracle. And I'll read the back of it, and then I'll get Mom to pull a card.
Again, pull a card.
Yeah, celebrate the autumn equinox with the energy of... Oh, no, I'm lying. It's not August that it changes. It's September when it changes to autumn. Like, oh, wait, is Lammas... No, but then when does Samhain start? Samhain. Give me a second. I don't know when the dates are, but there's 8 anyway. So celebrate the autumn equinox with the energy of Mabon, and give thanks for the abundance of Mother Earth, both literally and spiritually. So it's like Thanksgiving, but for the whole season, right? Mabon honors the earth and is a celebration of balance, equality, and harmony. As the Wheel of the Year comes full circle, Mabon is a good time to set intentions, release tension, and set new personal goals. The cards in this oracle offer intuitive messages rather than invocations. They align with your energy, helping you to unlock your inner wisdom with the assistance of powerful spiritual forces. All right. It might say inside the book the dates of Mabon when it starts. So each one comes with a book that will explain each of the cards to you too in further detail. So we could do that as well if we wanted to go back and read what the card says. Introduction, keywords, mini messages, using altar cards. No, because about the author, about the... Nope, I don't know the dates, but you can look it up. Mabon is spelled M-A-B-O-N. So, actually, before we pull a card there, what card did we have again from, 23, and what did it say again? Oh, garden tools. Let's look up in the book what the longer message is for that card. Garden tools. Keywords: being prepared, proper skills, knowing your trade. You must summon the courage and strength to acquire the resources you need. Tools make mastering a craft so much easier. Imagine the days when our ancestors had to sow, tend, and harvest without proper instruments. I lost my spot, sorry. It's challenging enough today, even with access to the best tools in human existence. Of course, they made do, but there's a reason why various gizmos and machinery were invented. So we don't have to struggle as our ancestors might have done. There are times when resourcefulness and making do with what you have are noble pursuits, but this is not one of those times. Cutting corners will result in equally limiting success. You are in need of more skills, better instruments, mentors, or other ways to grow if you are going to continue down your path in a successful way. In the emotional realm, pulling this card could be a sign that someone is being manipulative or isn't being honest about how much they have to offer. There is a tendency to make a lot of promises, but ultimately they may not be equipped to follow through. In a financial reading, this card can mean cutting cords will lead to costly mistakes. Okay, well, we weren't doing an emotional reading and we weren't doing a financial reading. You might save a few bucks for now, but the long-term results could be devastating. Be sure to build a strong foundation and learn as much as you can before signing contracts or moving forward with any plans. Because if you're having trouble with things in life, you might pull a card to see what it means for your life. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, then let's move on to Mabon.
And I get to pull the card again.
Yeah, and again, really pretty. Hey?
Mm-hmm.
And the artwork is very pretty. So, Mommy, I'm going to... What did you say before? Just spread them out.
Just spread them out. I'll pick a card. Okay. Any card.
Any card.
But you shouldn't show me the cards.
I didn't show you the cards. Harvest Moon.
Show your heart and
slow your heart.
Slow your heart and move gently into the coming of self.
Yes. Jen says, I'll have to show you my deck. That's your new niece, Jen.
Oh, hi, Jen.
Okay, Seasons of the Witch. I'm going to read what that means. And hi, Jen. I'm saying hi, too. You can show me your deck as well. Did we see what number that was? Because they go in order in the book. So that was number 20, Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon. Well, you know that's off a ways. It's not the Harvest Moon yet. What is it again? Is it a blood moon this Friday? I can't remember. Keywords. Realigning with the soul. Time for a slower pace. Self-care. Slow your heart and move gently into the coming of self. Your higher self chose this card because fall is a natural time for adopting a slower pace. The harvest moon is generally the full moon that occurs closest to the autumn equinox and is associated with balance, realignment, and reflection. At that time, the air gets a familiar crispness, the days are noticeably shorter, and animals begin to find warmer places to shelter. And no one could blame you for seeking out comfort foods and warm drinks. Slowing down naturally leads to a desire for more self-support, making the harvest moon one of the best moon energies for focusing on spiritual nourishment and well-being. Your soul is guiding you through this card to shine a light on your self-care needs. Prioritizing rest and relaxation is a worthy cause, but making space for all forms of self-care is necessary for feeling supported and fulfilled. Today, you may need to give yourself some grace when a deadline has come and gone, and you're still no closer to achieving what you wanted. Tomorrow, you might need that one friend who always makes you laugh, even when it seems as though the world is shifting beneath your feet. The day after, you may need to dance naked and sing in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Using your hairbrush as a microphone. Reflect upon the ways you have neglected yourself, doing so with self-compassion and self-love. There's no need to slap yourself on the wrist for forgetting to drink enough water or those times you canceled on your friends at the last minute, as long as you make a commitment to doing your best moving forward. Every moment of awareness is an opportunity to make a new choice, and every new choice is a deposit in your well-being bank account. Note, scan the QR at the back of this book for bonus material, including the Pillars of Self-Care worksheet. That's pretty cool. That's something I didn't know about. And Diane says, oh, and Jen says, hello from me and Sarah. Hi, Sarah. That's her sister. So that's, I told you guys about my new Uncle Joe, Mom's new little brother, and that's, they have Joe and his wife Sue have 3 daughters, Jen, Sarah, and Jennifer, Jessica, and Sarah. And that's 2 of them that are watching right now. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any comments. And then Auntie Diane says, hello, Lisa and Marie. Nice to see you both. Hi, Auntie Diane. All right, so we're done the witchy stuff. So now Mom will be focused back in because she's not into all the witchy stuff. Trying to teach her. She's already a kitchen witch. She just doesn't know it. Mm-hmm. Like I said, you don't have to practice the rituals and do spell work to be a witch. In the olden days, anybody could have been deemed a witch, even if it was just knowing how to use herbs to help heal people, or even the fact that if spirits visited you, or you had predictions, or whatever the excuse they wanted to use to say you were a witch, because you were different, because you had too many moles, so they might be...
Oh, somebody else.
Oh, Lori says, oh, missed the witch stuff. Sad. Yeah, but don't worry, it'll be... it will... You can watch it again as soon as we're done. I opened the witch casket live on air before I even knew what was in it. Yeah, so I guess we have a half an hour left. So, Lori, it'll be posted in a half an hour, and then you can watch the witch stuff again. The thing about watching me live is great because I love the interactions. I like when people comment because it gives me things to talk about or to, play off of or whatever, the conversations. But also the good thing about watching me later, not live, is that you can put it in double speed. Unless you think I talk too fast already, but you can put it in double speed and then it's only the rambling half hour. Talking very quickly, rambling half hour. Mm-hmm. That would be a long title to say.
Yeah.
So, Mom.
Yeah.
Are you excited to be here for a month, or are you sad to leave your home? Or both?
No, I'm excited to be here because I didn't get to see my grandkids here as much as I wanted. But, yeah.
Because we moved away, you mean?
Excuse me.
Because we moved away, you didn't get to see them as much.
Yes. I didn't see them growing up as much.
No, but we're lucky that we even got to see each other as much as we did.
Well,
that we got
can
to go back.
FaceTime.
Yeah, and that we got to go back every few years, in 2019 and then in 2024, and now you get to see them again.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that would be hard for me to, as a parent, I know what that's like. So when I become a grandparent, I know that my kids and their families will have to have their own lives, even if they move in different parts of the world. But it'll be hard not to
see them.
Yeah, you want to be close to the family.
Well, yeah.
So whether it's nieces and nephews or grandkids. So, and we're happy to have her. Just like I've said many times, I could live with my mom forever. She can only put up with me for so long. And the good news, just like I said the other day when it was like a memory that popped up, that me and my mother-in-law have been friends on Facebook for 10 or 11 years. And I love my in-laws. They're great, and you don't usually hear that. Steve loves my mom. He thinks she's great. So there's none of that son-in-law, mother-in-law hostility or anything like that. They get along.
That's good.
Yeah, Mom's not going to say one thing. She just says it's good that he likes her. No, just kidding. She thinks he's good too. So, coming up, I can't believe, okay, so I guess it's supposed to be 28 tomorrow, which is wonderful because I thought that the hot weather was gone while we were in Ireland, and when I got back it was going to be colder. So I'm happy that's going to be really hot. I don't think Mom's excited about 28 tomorrow, and I definitely think Steve's not that excited about 28 tomorrow, but I am. Might even be able to blow up my lounge chair so I can float on my plunge pool. Might even convince my mom to plunge in the plunge pool. Okay, step into it. Maybe put her feet in. Mom does like water though. Auntie Diane says, it is hot there. Is it hot there? GP is plus 30. Too hot.
Holy.
Well, Auntie, today was only, I don't remember if it's 21 to 24, which I say only.
Something
and then,
like that.
yeah, and tomorrow's 28. But with the overcast clouds and stuff, it felt nice outside today. It didn't feel too hot. Mind you, we weren't outside a lot, were we?
No, we were inside.
But tomorrow, it's supposed to be, actually, I think it said sunny. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be sunny, clear skies tomorrow. It says on Mom's phone that it's supposed to be 27 tomorrow. Biley is near enough here.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what it's like tomorrow.
Have to wear shorts.
Yeah, have to wear nothing.
No,
Just
you have
kidding.
to wear clothes.
Yes. Yes, I've been told by the police that I have to wear clothes when going in public. This week, no painting class, but I can't wait for painting classes to start again. I'm going to bring Mom to them too. And my friend Zena is excited to meet my mom, and I think the ladies and Steve, because there's a gentleman in class, that's me bringing Steve to classes, the ladies will like my mom at class too, and I think Mom will have fun. We're going to be painting koi fish, our first class. Mom's really excited, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
About learning different techniques. I think she'll like it when she does it, but she's unsure right now.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm not an artist, so.
no, but lots of people in the class. It's just the fun of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you don't like your painting
it's
at
just
the
like
end,
ceramics.
yeah, Mom
just the
paints
fun of it.
ceramics. Exactly. So if you don't like your piece at the end, you can either paint over it or throw it in the bin or whatever.
That's
but at
right.
least you did something like creative and fun. And then I thought when I joined those classes, I would just go here and there and just as something to get out of the house and do more of art because I like art. I didn't realize that I would enjoy the ladies' company and it would become like a social thing, which you also have in ceramics as well. That it's partly the art, but it's partly the social.
The social.
And getting together,
Going out for supper and then going painting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you guys do that now. You go out for supper as well.
For supper.
When I used to go to ceramics, we didn't go for supper, but that's still nice for them because they became this really good friend group. The few that are left going. Yeah. Because the teacher's getting older now, so she doesn't want huge classes or anything like that. She just wants her group of people.
Well, she doesn't pour anymore. She doesn't make anything.
No, and she hasn't done that in a long time. But
she got rid of all that.
Yeah. Dinner. We were talking about going out for supper, so that reminded me to tell you guys for dinner. So we had all the kids here today. Steve's mom and stepdad were supposed to come for dinner too, but they had something come up, so they weren't able to make it. But we had Amy and James and Jackson. We had Owen and Bobby. We had Ash and Allison. But Finley was with his other grandma. And then Aurora and Erica and Tom, who live here, they were all here. And Tyla, Erica's best friend, and Mommy, and me and Steve. And I think I said everybody. So we had a really nice Sunday roast dinner. That I give credit to my husband for making all of it.
Yep.
He made all of it, and it was all super yummy, delicious. But there was also a bonus. 2 bonuses.
Yeah, 2 bonuses.
Yeah, Tyla and Erica made a nice boxed, like, sponge cake kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which was really nice. But I think the winner of the show, besides the beef, was Tom's key lime pie.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah. Tom made a key lime pie for everyone, and it was super yummy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, Auntie Dan says sounds delicious. It was, and I'm looking forward to more, like, roast potatoes and gravy and beef. Because, when you have those types of roast beef dinners, you just take too much, and you enjoy it, but then you're like, oh. But then when you can have, like, we could have a roast beef sandwich or something, then you can enjoy the stuff again, because there's some left. Yeah, it was nice, but also visiting with the whole family and Mom getting to meet Jackson, who's 2, and everybody getting to see Mom again because Mom hasn't been here since me and Steve got married like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time since Mom's been here as well. I already said the anti-dance. It sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I got a big mess of witch stuff on this table now that you can't see, but I'm going to have a sip of my pop while my mom, she has healthy water.
Yes, my healthy water.
Cheers. So yeah, we had a good time in Ireland, and like I said, it was one of the highlights of us going to Ireland, well, I think, is there was this one place that we stayed. It was an Airbnb, and it was like it's called the Dreamweaver's Cottage. I can't remember what county it's in. I think maybe Donegal, but I can't remember for sure. And
yes, it was.
It was in
Donegal.
And then it had like different parts to it, and one of it had an outbuilding that had a sauna in it. We didn't go in the sauna, but we changed in that room that had the sauna in it, and we went into outside. There was 2 clawfoot tubs that were connected to hot and cold water, and you sat outside under the stars, and we put so because it has the hot water, you could make your bath whatever temperature you wanted.
Hey, it would have been nice to have bubble bath in there.
Yeah, you could do that too because it's outside and it just drains.
Yeah.
So we went in these lovely baths. And we got into one, all 3 of us, me, Tina, my sister, and Mom got into one bath, sitting sideways in it for Ryan, Tina's husband, to take a picture of us. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 McDermott women in a tub. So that was a highlight, because just sitting and relaxing in those tubs outside at night in the summer, just even if it was, even like I said, everything we did, we didn't have a lot of time to do. But even the few minutes that we dedicated to those things was enough to make it enjoyable. So of course we would have rather got there earlier, stayed in the tub longer, or even had more days at that place.
Yeah.
But the days that we did have at the place, or the time that we did have at those places, that I liked that. And then it's like when we went to the beach. Of course, I'd like a whole day at the beach, and we're lucky that a beach I remember Steve said when he saw Ryan's schedule and agenda, what's the other word for it, his itinerary for the Ireland trip, and he saw that Ryan had a beach day put in for one of the days, and Steve was kind of laughing and snickering, saying, has Ryan been to Ireland before? He has a beach day in Ireland? It's the Atlantic Ocean, it's going to be so cold. And
it was beautiful.
Yeah, and Ryan has been to Ireland, but then when we talked to him when we were there, even he knew that it was a bit you might go to the beach, but you might have your sweater on and stuff, it might be chilly. But actually where we went was an inlet just before it goes out into the Atlantic Ocean, so the water was very reasonable, and it was a beautiful day. We didn't go too far into the water because of the riptide, but it was enough for a hot day just to even sit in the waves when they come up on the shore, or whatever. The beach was lovely. The day was lovely.
It was very nice.
So that was another highlight, just that, having a bit of a beach day. But like I said, I would have liked to spend the whole day at the beach and have time to read my book and everything else. But just wasn't possible. Busy schedule, gotta go. But at least we had
And then we didn't have any chairs to sit on either.
No, Steve had one, but that's only by chance that he had left one of the beach chairs in the car. And because we took the ferry across, we brought Steve's vehicle. So it was just by chance that he had a chair, which is good for him because of his back.
Yeah.
But it was a nice time at the beach. Mom enjoyed her Irish pubs a lot.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she doesn't remember all that because of the
too many. Give me a break.
Too many Guinnesses.
One beer is
too much. No.
It's not too much.
One of that brand, one of that brand.
No.
And, actually, that was cool when we went through it's called the Epic Museum in Dublin. And again, it was a lot of reading and stuff. But one of the parts I liked how it was laid out. They gave you these, passports. And each section that you went in, you put the passport in a thing and stamped it to say you've been through that section. So me and the kids like doing that. And then it would be designated to different themes and time periods it was the Immigration Museum, the Epic Immigration Museum. And then when we got to food and drinks, it was talking about all so immigration and emigration, emigration, so people moving out of Ireland and doing things in the world. And so there was arts and music and dance, arts and entertainment, all the different sections. But when we were in the food and drinks, they had a whole pub bar built in there and everything else. When me and Felicity, my 7-year-old niece, we were going through it faster because she can't read as well as everybody else. So we were just having fun and going through. When we went there, there was nobody there, but and it wasn't a regular thing that they do. They were only there for a few hours to promote their whiskey, but there was these people set up at the bar with whiskey shots, and they were giving out free hats, free flat caps, and it had the name of the brand. I know. Yeah. Well, if you want, you can. I can keep rambling if you want to go get your hat and show it.
Yeah.
Wait, where did I put? Oh, you can keep rambling, and I can go get them because I think.
I put mine in my bedroom.
Yeah, and I think I'm trying to think if I brought all the other ones upstairs. I think I might have, but I can go get it if you would rather. Would you rather talk to them or go get the hat?
I'll go get my hat.
Okay. Wait, Mom, before you go, let me see what Auntie Diane said.
What?
She said, Costco has heated lawn chairs. I want to get one for Uncle Arthur's back.
Oh, nice.
She didn't say Uncle Arthur. I put in the uncle.
I know.
And Auntie Dan said for evenings when it cools down. That would be good
nice.
for the heat in the back. That's a good idea for Steve too. Maybe I'm going to probably take Mom to Costco here just to show her. I mean, it's basically the same as Costco there, but come all the way to England just to see Costco. But yeah, we'll have a look for those for Steve too. That's a good idea. So yeah, a flat cap with the name of the whiskey on the back, and you got to have a shot of whiskey, but obviously the kids aren't going to drink the whiskey, but we all got a free flat cap. And the cool thing is, Steve doesn't mind me saying, he's got a bigger noggin because of his big smart brain. So it's harder for him to find hats that fit his head. But those flat caps that we got, they fit really well. So Mom's gone to get hers. She'll show you. But that was a cool thing to have that, actual people at the bar serving shots of whiskey. I even had a shot of whiskey. I mean, it tasted nice as far as whiskey goes, but I'm not really into alcohol. So, let me think, what else in Ireland? It was cool to go back to Wexford where Steve's family is from and see his Aunt Agnes, his great Aunt Agnes's house that's still there, and where the butchers used to be, his granddad's butchers and his great granddad's butchers, and the farm used to be so in Wexford town is where his family's from, and where the farm used to be is now the front on the, I don't know if it's a port or whatever, if it's the sea, I don't know if it's the Irish Sea or whatever the water is in Wexford town. Right at the front is where the farm used to be, and now the town is built all the way up to there. So that was cool to see. Are you going to put it on before you come on, or yeah?
Yeah.
There's Mom's flat cap, and then you can show them the back. The brand is, let me read it before Teeling Whiskey. Smile, Mom.
I am.
Okay.
And it was good whiskey.
It was good whiskey. So, and Shannon says, should do a live from Costco. Oh my gosh, that would be funny. I don't know if they're open on a Sunday at 8 p.m. my time. But Steve and Tom were joking about where I should do my live from because I try to do it in a different spot a lot of times. And they're like, yeah, it's going to be, Tom said upside down in the bathroom. And then Steve said, no, from the landing on the loft ladder. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to sit on the ladder that comes down from the loft and Mom said that would be hard on the bum cheeks. But so it's funny where to do my lives from.
What, you can't think of something, Lisa?
No, this is when I get stuck. If somebody gives me an idea, I can talk about it, but I don't know. Watering my plants. Thank you to Aurora and Tom for keeping my plants alive while I've been gone for 10, 11 days. And when I go to Canada, Aurora will be in charge of keeping them alive again. I'm really proud of her. She was very concerned. She did a really good job, but she was really concerned that I would come home to a dead plant. So she tried really hard and she did really well, and I didn't have anything die on me. So she did really good. I told her she's hired, so she's got an even harder job when I go to Canada because it'll be more than 10 days. And now I'm thinking about Costco pizza. That's not what I need to be thinking about.
No.
And what we need from Costco.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's where Steve gets his protein bars from. And we get cheese and bacon from there.
Cheese and bacon?
Yeah, and we got some fish from there that was really, really good. So we can get some more fish. I don't know. I'll have to think before we go.
Yeah.
But we'll look for those heated lawn chairs if they still have,
No,
if they
we
have
can't
them here.
take them back.
No, but I could buy one for Steve here. Lori says, when are you headed to Canada? So right now the flight's booked for September 19th for my mom to go back, and I'll be going with her to take her back. But my mom has an open-ended ticket, so if for some reason she has to go back early, then she can, and if she wants to stay longer, she can do that as well. So tentatively it's September 19th, but I'll keep people informed of when it is, because I too want to plan some things, but I'm going to be there for at least a couple weeks, if not a month. So a month here with me, and then a month at your house with me.
Oh, no.
At least I know more people in Canada. I might be able to go spend the night at someone else's house. Mom's going to lock the doors and not give me the key. Yeah, brain is gone again.
You're having a brain fart.
Yeah. What time is it? 10:02. So I'm trying to think. So September is like right around the corner. So that means back to school for lots of people, back to regular routines. Erica is the only one in this house that's going back to school, but the other ones will have to look for jobs. May have let Aurora get away with having the summer off because she finished school. She said she wanted one more summer off, but she is needing to get a job. And yeah, but back to regular routines, except for the fact that my mom will be here. We want my mom to... Erica has a list of things Grandma needs to make, like pierogies and cabbage rolls and garbage soup and...
Yeah, but you need bigger cabbages. I'm not making tiny.
I know, we only have tiny cabbage heads here, so we'll have to go to a garden, I steal them from a garden. No. We have to go to a farmer's market, a farm shop where they sell, that they grow in there, so we might be able to find them. So, hang on, there's, Auntie Diane said, Marie, that look when you looked at me like, and then laugh out loud when I said I was going to be with you another month. And then Auntie Diane says, hi, Emily. Auntie Diane, you said hi, Emily. Is Auntie Emily watching right now? And if she is, hi, Auntie Emily.
Hi, Emily. If you're watching.
If you're watching. So
I said that.
If you're watching.
If you're watching.
But no, cabbage. So cabbage rolls, pierogies, garbage soup. But I was hoping that my mom would do some baking with me, and I was hoping we would do some preserving, like some canning of goods for the long winters ahead. No, but I watched my mom and my grandma canning stuff when I was a kid, but I never paid attention enough to know how to do it for myself. And so I've never actually done it hands-on. I understand the concept. I understand the steps in the process. But I thought if my mom was here, especially because even before I left Canada, I used to buy the more expensive pasta sauces just for the jars because it was more expensive than the normal pasta sauce, but cheap enough that if I had to buy those jars for canning, it would have been, you know what I mean? So it worked out that way. But so when I moved here, I brought all those jars that I had saved with me because I spent too much money on them to not take them with me. So I have so many jars. And then even last birthday or Christmas, I got more jars for canning. So, alive for canning. Lori says, oh yes, alive for canning. I don't even know how to do it yet, but that would be, you guys have seen me do crafts and do baking and stuff. You know that there has to be some funny bits in there. When I burn myself or smash a jar by accident, I'm sure there'll be something interesting in there. But yes, I do want to do that. So again, we'll need to go to a farm shop and get some, like a bunch of cucumbers or a bunch of whatever we're going to pickle or something because I didn't grow much here. So, but your mom does. Lori says, but your mom does. No, I only grew flowers. Well, I don't have enough tomatoes to do salsa or canned tomatoes. Aunt Emily is there. She said, hi, Lisa and Marie. Is it nice weather there? Here we are having plus 30 again. It is nice weather. It's nice when you're in Ireland too, in the 20s and everything else. And today was about, I said, between 21 and 24. Not unbearable though. It was pretty nice day, especially in the house. It stayed, like, you could have the doors open and not be chilly or hot.
Yeah.
And tomorrow it's going to be 28, so it might be a bit hotter tomorrow. But we do have 2 air conditioners in the house, so one of them is for Steve's work, but it's in Thomas's room right now to keep the dog cool. But I think Grandma will have priority over it and put it in her room if she finds it too hot in the rest of the house.
The fan's in my room that I'm in.
Yeah, you have a fan because Allison uses the fan.
Yeah.
But if it's unbearably hot, we'll take the...
I'll just strip.
We'll take the air conditioner out of Tom's room and put it in your room, and then we'll just let the dog sleep with you.
No. I don't think so.
She said, yeah. Huh? Sasha takes up too much room on the bed.
Yeah, you're kidding.
So Auntie Emily, the weather has been nice, and I'm looking forward to more nice weather because summer is almost over, so I'd like to enjoy some nice weather, and I'd like to jump in my plunge pool again, and Mom's going to jump in the plunge pool.
No.
Mom's going to step her feet in the plunge pool.
No.
Mom's going to go in the plunge pool.
Nope.
Me and Allison and Mom will go in the plunge pool.
Nope.
Allison will goes in with me. She did last year, so I'll get Mom in there. Even if I have to push her in. Oh, guess what happened today? Speaking of the plunge pool, what happened today? When James came to the door, I thought Jackson had fallen in the pool in the pond. Well, because they were talking and I said something about the pond. But so I thought my 2-year-old grandson fell in the pond with his dad next to him. So I didn't think anything bad had happened. But it was actually the dog because there's duckweed growing on top. It's people call it algae, but it's actually a plant. It's this tiny little leaf plant, and it if there's sun, it duplicates. So it just looks like a nice green. So the dog must have thought it was grass or whatever, and just walked on it and fell in because Nero doesn't like water and just fell into the pond.
Oh,
wow. And Dan says summer goes by so fast. It does. And Auntie Emily says, gotta go bye. Bye, Auntie Emily.
Bye,
Thanks
Auntie
for tuning
Emily.
in.
Auntie Emily. Bye, Emily.
Yes. So we talked about throwing Mom in the plunge pool, putting the dog in Mom's bed.
Look what I have to put up with.
And only for 2 months. So canning, that's okay. So we'll do a live canning. A cannon. Put Mom into a cannon and shoot her. Actually, we saw some big cannons.
Yeah, we did see a lot of big cannons.
And then we made an inappropriate. I taught my nephew something. The innuendo was inappropriate, but the message is important. So there was the cannons, and I went and sat on top of one with. I don't remember if I was sitting sideways, and then my brother-in-law, Tina's husband Ryan, said something about put your leg on either side and feel the power of the cannon because it's the male anatomy, and so I did that, and then Declan, who's 11. After we did a picture with me and then Declan and Felicity sitting behind me on the cannon. And then when I was getting off, Declan said, I wanna feel the power. And then he sat there by himself, and what did I say? Oh, I said, that's a lot of power, hey? And he said, yeah. And I said, you wouldn't even be able to walk with that big of a power. And he said, nope, it'd be hard. And I said, so what have we learned? We've learned that
nasty auntie.
That you only want a little bit of power. Too much power is not a good thing. Silly Auntie Lisa.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And I thought it was the perfect kind of thing for an 11-year-old boy.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, food, drinks, reading. I might not listen to as many books. I'll probably listen to some of my books again in the next few weeks, but I won't listen to as many as in the past because I obviously have my mom here to spend time with her, not just to put on my headphones and ignore her like I do with the rest of my family. But I will maybe get some books in sometimes because my mom, as we obviously know, she won't want to be around me every minute of the day.
No, I like to read my books.
Yes, she likes to read her books too, so we will have some time apart. And then gardening, just keeping up with the garden. And Steve would like to take me and Mom away. If Mom wants to travel, we might go somewhere else for a week or two in this month that she's here. So we're going to look into that. I just needed a few days to catch up on the garden, make sure it was okay. check on the kids too, make sure they're okay. But the garden, my second love, my third love. I mean, Steve's important. But yes,
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, the garden's good. So then I'll be able to go away again. And especially if Aurora can do it once, she can do it again. And she's only going to get better at it. So I don't expect her to enjoy gardening and love it as much as I do. But if I can trust someone to keep my plants alive, I'm still going to try and, sorry, got burps. I'm still going to try and make my garden less high maintenance so that it is easier for me to go away or for someone to take care of it if I need them to. But if there's somebody who can do it the way it is now, that makes me very happy. So gardening, that's on my agenda. And we have babysitting coming up this week. Like I said, no painting. Anything else in the next week before I see you guys again? When I see you, it will be September. So that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Auntie Dan says she has a green thumb now. Maybe she'll get hooked on taking care of the plants and being proud of the fact that she did it. I mean, that is how it hooks you, isn't it? Sometimes when you see the bees and the butterflies and you think they're eating because I put that there, or the birds and eating the berries, and you're like, they have that because of me. It gives you that pride. Or like watering or feeding a plant, or even planting a seed and seeing it grow. Those are the things that make you so proud. So she might be like, I kept those things alive, and she might get the bug. The green thumb bug. What do you think? Perhaps. We will see.
Perhaps.
And if not, at least she's keeping my plants alive for me. So, yeah, I guess we will call it a day. And I'm excited that so many of you tuned in and that you've enjoyed another live with us, with me, my mom, who has been my guest in the past, but
who tried to be your guest in the past.
Oh, and we've had trouble with but you have been. And then also you popped in for a quick visit when I was in Canada last summer with the sisters. And then you popped in and you were shouting through the window as well.
Yeah.
So I love you guys. And because Mom's here for a month, she may or may not be my guest again. But we know, like, if we do the canning one, Mom will be probably doing the work and I'll be the one messing up. For entertainment value.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm only clumsy just to entertain others. It's just all the show.
I don't know if we could do
a live while you're teaching
because
me.
You work with scalding water and yeah.
No, but when I do my lives in the kitchen, we don't have to necessarily talk to them. They're just watching us be foolish.
Yeah, be foolish.
We'll see. We'll think about that. And depending also what we're canning and how much of it we're canning and the whole process, like how long it takes and stuff. So, well, anyways, Auntie Diane says, I'm going to make Saskatoon pies. Do you have a good recipe for pie dough? Well, I don't know. I mean, I have the one that I use for pumpkin pies, and it's good. And it also, even the gluten-free flour that I use now is really, really good. And she said, send to me, please. And I don't know if Mom has a good pie dough recipe, but even if she does, I don't think she has it. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They're all in Edmonton.
I can send you the one I use for when I make my pumpkin pies, and it's never failed me, knock on wood. It's worked out well, so I can send that one. But, I mean, I just get mine online, if not in a book.
Yeah.
So, if I'll send it to you after, and then enjoy your Saskatoon pie when you have. I showed Mom my Saskatoon bush has gotten really big, but the birds eat the berries before I get any of them. So I'm going to have to cover it next year because it gets lots of flowers. So it could potentially get lots of berries as long as we have the weather for it and stuff. But I'm also going to take cuttings from my Saskatoon bush to make more Saskatoon plants because it's not something that grows naturally here. So, yeah. All right. I will see you guys next Sunday. And I have no idea if we're going to be canning next Sunday or what we're going to be doing, but I will definitely see you guys.
Okay.
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 All right.
Bye.
Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.